Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Girlfriend's Guide Podcast. I'm your host Elly.
And I'm your host Thati.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. I know Thati and I have been a little MIA for the past couple of weeks. You know, there's a lot that's been going on and we had to take a little hiatus.
Busy.
But yeah, really
exhausted.
Busy.
You will see the exhaustion in my face today. And I apologize for that.
Yeah. So, you know, we're back and we're trying to be more consistent and posting on the our podcast
Instagram
page and just being more consistent in posting episode out and putting episodes out. So thank you guys for sticking with us, and we want to make sure that, you know, we're delivering the best content to you. We don't want to deliver tired podcasts, like, you know, we're drained, so we had to take a break. But thank you guys again for always tuning in. Make sure that you guys subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you like, comment, and, you know, share the episode, share the little clips that we share on our Instagram.
Yes, definitely. Guys, you know, I'm still in school. I feel like every time I come in here, I keep saying that every single episode. I'm almost done. Here I am.
I think after this month, we'll record a few episodes, and then you'll be completely done. So
pray for me, y'all.
This is it. I don't know if she'll end up going back, but
to what?
I don't know, girl.
No, I won't.
I don't know if she'll end up going back, but we're saying this is her last. This is the last.
It is.
This is the last degree that we're going for.
Oh, completely. Last degree. Never again.
You're doing great. You're almost there. You did 2 years. 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years and
2 years.
4 months-ish.
Yeah, I was thinking today how I finally have my mojo back. I finally feel like myself, in the sense of I have energy to go and start another project, go and do something else. Because when I was telling Thati this, when I finished school in 2020, it was right before the pandemic hit. Mentally, when I was done, I already knew I was going to be tired. So I already gave myself a year to get my life together. But to get my life together was 2021. And I still was I'm tired. If you were telling me hey, I need your help to do something, to work on this, if you told me you wanted to start another project with me, I'd be like, no, I can't do it. I was tired. But I just now feel okay, I'm good. I'm not tired anymore as much to be I can't put in this effort 100 into something.
I can't wait.
This was the only 100 that I could put in. That was it.
Guys, I can't even put in 100 right now to the podcast because I've been telling Elly, Elly, girl, I'm tired. We're gonna have to slow it down. I'm exhausted.
I have not been able to put in that 100, but you know, sometimes you just gotta listen to yourself and what you're able to do.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, I was tired, worn out. Recording is on a different level where if you have to do it every week. We used to be able to do it every week, but now we can't do it anymore. Where we're doing once a month.
Once a month because life. Maybe when things calm down, and I don't even want to say that because still when I graduate, I still have to study to take my boards. And then I feel like anyone who knows this, when you're first graduate and you get into your field, it takes you a year to really get acclimated to whatever new career you're going into. Yeah. So catch me in 2023, y'all, when I'm really settled into everything new. But hopefully definitely during the summer we should be more on it, because at least I'll take, you know, I still have to study, I'll take the clinicals and the actual having to submit assignments, all of that out of it. It would just be work and studying in the podcast and traveling and living my best life.
I say definitely give yourself time, because you had dedicated most of your days and hours to studying, working. So when you finally, I remember the feeling of finally being done, knowing that, because I was still working, so knowing that I can come home and not have any papers, I would get that. I would be watching TV, and I'd be I have a paper due. No, girl, you're done with school. There's no paper due. So it's just feeling a sense of relief and just giving yourself that time. I remember I felt so weird and I felt lazy. I was telling myself how lazy I was for a bit, because I was just you're not doing anything. And then I felt weird also telling people, when people oh, so what you up to? I felt weird being nothing. I would be oh, I'm reading a book, and then pull out a book to read. It's but no, girl, I deserve this. I deserve these days off where I'm not doing anything and I'm being lazy, because for the past other 2 years, I was either typing a 12-page paper, getting ready for work. So I deserve those last 2 years. I'm back. This is why I'm saying I'm back to myself. I'm either doing research on things, finding ways to you know, get myself together, building myself up. But like those last 2 years, nah. I was like, it's my mental health. I need to relax.
Guys,
that's what I was focused on.
I'm just like, I'm sleeping right now. I'm just counting down the days. And the reason I'm so tired is because last night I went out with my friend Stacey and Trisha, but I hadn't seen them in months. So it's just like, you know, you got to make time. But it's like this week has literally been non-stop. I haven't had a day off to just do nothing. And then here, Monday starts the next week. So here we are. So it's going to be like 2 weeks full force of no stopping, which is going to be...
I look back and I wonder, and I'm like, how was it possible? Because I mentally, you saying this now is what I was doing. And I think about it now and I can't do that. I mentally and physically can't do that. It's to the point, guys, it's so bad that if I have 5 things to do a day, I will split it throughout the whole week. I cannot do more than 2 things in a day. Like if I have to run errands and then do this, I will just run the errand for the day, and that's what I'm focused on. And then do something else, because
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, we.
And maybe it's part of just getting old. Like you really can't handle.
I'm run down.
Run down. Yeah. That's why
I
don't know how people.
Kids.
Kids.
Ew.
A whole life. A whole family to take care.
To come home and hear, mommy. Oh, I need a nanny. I need a nanny because I don't know where that energy is gonna come from.
Yeah.
If you guys know any like natural supplements, like I don't know, vitamins, something. I need energy. Like I am always. I mean, I'm vitamin D deficient. That's also. But it's definitely like I need vitamins. Energy. I'm always tired. I never am up.
Energized. Yeah. Especially if you're doing so much. How can you ever have all that?
Maybe
energy?
This summer. Maybe the sun will give me some power.
Yeah. I saw it's really nice out today. Yeah. So I was just like, I saw people walking. I'm like, I'm gonna try my best to leave my house because I work from home, guys, and there's times where I don't leave my house for the whole week. So I'm just like, I need sunlight. I need to get the vitamin D. So I'm going to try to leave my house as much, go for walks, you know, enjoy it. Because I think with COVID, I think we got so used to
everything inside.
So I'm trying to go from inside to outside. And this summer, we outside.
The summer I have energy. I'm going to take naps, though.
No, naps. Like, I'm going on a trip with my cousins in May. And this trip... Guys, this trip was supposed to happen since 2020.
Yeah.
But due to COVID, it's been pushed back. And we're finally going on this trip in 2020. So it's a big group trip with like people all over, like wherever. So we're going to Antigua. And I know it's about to be like a wild trip. But the thing is that...
I'm praying for Ellie because I'm depleted hearing about it.
I'm already tired. I'm not on the trip yet. But when I saw the itinerary, it looks good. It's chill. But I'm literally in the point of my life where I can't do all right, wake up, get out, boom, boom, boom.
No. I need a day of chillaxing.
I need naps in between.
Yeah.
And getting lit. And then naps.
And just even days of just like, okay, let's just go out to eat and then come back home and chill.
And just chill.
I don't need my vacations to be so jam-packed anymore.
And it's to the point I'm actually looking on booking a vacation where I can just go to the beach, come back to my room, chill, and go to the beach, and just that's all I want to do. Yeah, that's all I want to do.
I don't want to keep going out all the time.
And I think it's giving me getting old. And
it's giving me peace.
And I'm fine with that.
I love me some peace.
I'm fine with that.
Wow, Miss, I mean, we sound so old.
This is, mind you, a year ago, not a year ago, 2 years. Yeah, a year ago, I've been like, okay, guys, we're gonna go on this trip, and boom, 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 like New York. We went to New York last year, and it was like packed. Our day was just packed.
But there was also times we were just, Sex Life. We just stayed in the room. And we were just watching Sex Life. And we did not want to get up.
Yeah.
We were just like, no, this is it. This is the vacation right here.
So Sex Life is a show on Netflix, guys.
Where's season 2 at? It's supposed to be a year.
So after watching that on Netflix, I wanted to stay in bed the whole day. And most of the time, you guys were out until 2 or 3. But I came back to the hotel at midnight. I was in bed.
Yeah. You were.
I wasn't playing.
Yo, the last night I got home 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Ellie's in bed.
Wait, but was that the night you guys came back with your friends? And I woke up. You guys came back to the hotel with people. And I was up. And I was conversating.
No, but that wasn't that night, though. Oh, the last night I came back at 6 a.m. We went to go see Cousin Malcolm.
Yes. Yeah. But the night before, you guys came back with people.
The twins.
So basically, those last 2 nights, I was coming back to the hotel earlier than everybody else.
And I was coming back.
And I was putting Netflix on. The girls are out. And I'm just like, this is life. I like this. Yeah. I like this. I can't do the staying out. I don't know. Am I the only one, guys? Like,
I think it's it's when you go on trips now. I don't even know what this episode's about. We're just talking.
No, we're gonna get into it.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like this. I think it's easier to plan things like night events than day events, because night events you can go outstairs late and then you can wake up and not have shit to do. I think when you have the whole day planned, that's where you fuck up.
Yeah, when you have the whole day planned. And what we used to do back then that I can't do no more is that, hey guys, it's free before 9. Let's pull up at 9.
No,
events ending at 4 a.m. I'm not.
Nigga, we got money now. Okay,
I'm pulling up. Now I understand why people were pulling up at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I'm sleeping during the night.
Yeah.
And pulling up at demon time.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, because then you're 9 and then you get there and then the party don't get good till like 12, 1, and it's like, damn, I can't leave now even though I've been here for hours because now it's getting good.
And I'm tired.
Tired, we?
Me getting old. And I'm tired.
This is how I know my husband's coming soon, because baby, these trips, it's getting real. Let's cuddle in bed. So I need my husband.
You know what's so funny? I don't
even know what I'm laughing.
Yo, you know what's so funny? I don't know if it's the best to say this, but it is what it is. But I remember when Antigua was happening, I was like, yo, this is the type of trip. Thank God I'm single. I'm going to live my best life. And something kept telling me, girl, you ain't going to be single when Antigua comes. You're not going to be single when Antigua comes.
And here are you.
And then 2020, single. 2021, single.
2022.
Not single. Antigua's
and this
here.
is when the trip is happening.
I'm just going to be the auntie on the trip, living my best life, you know, very bougie and watching the others. I'm still living my best life out there, but... You know, it's always good watching from the sideline.
Ellie loves to observe.
Ellie
loves to watch shit go down.
I love watching shit go. And the one person that I love to watch shit go down with me is Thati, because we always keep
the, we looking at each other. You see?
I'm literally the girl in the corner sipping my drink like. Oh, good times, man. Good times. So yeah, I look forward to the summer, having fun and just having a late. I'm okay having a late, type of summer fun. If I'm like in for like majority of the day and then I rest.
Honestly, this summer, like I just want to be at cookouts and game nights. I don't need clubs.
But like even after work, I'm down to go out.
Yeah, honestly,
because we used to do that. Remember?
Exactly. This summer is when I have the most energy for everything. Everything. It's the sun being out. It makes me feel boom, boom, boom. So I feel like the summer is going to be a good...
And we owe it to ourselves because I felt like we missed out on so much on the past summers that I just want to be out.
2019 was my last good summer.
2019 was the best, honestly the best year of my life.
And now here we are, 2022.
I don't know if it's the best year of my life because I haven't had another year after that.
That's what, like, it was the last good year. Because 2020
was the last good year.
And
even in 2019, I was saying this was the best year. Like,
it was just amazing.
I was like trip after trip.
Yeah.
Fun after fun.
Outside after outside. It was just good.
Yeah. Wow. To do that all over again, I would.
I know. I don't even know if I have the energy to still do that. Maybe.
I think I still have that one energy in myself. Too.
I think if I plan correctly, no longer boom, boom, boom. I think if we plan accordingly, it can still be
like when I think about it now, Caravana, remember we had an incident, had to drive back to the house.
At that point, I think
drive a whole 30 minutes back to the event. I would have stayed home.
Yeah.
I would have looked at you, Tati, and be like, we're staying home. There's no possible way that we're going to go back and forth to the
remember that fine-ass man, Colby? He came up to me, and we were just both too tired, because at that point, we were literally up for 24 hours. I yawned. He looked at me. I'm like, I've been up for 24 hours. Shout out to you. Oh, I hope you're doing... I'm sorry I missed my shot with you.
You missed the shot for real.
I hope you're doing okay. Mr. Colby.
That's how you know you were tired.
I was tired as fuck. I let that nigga walk right by me without even...
Any communication. All right, guys. We're going to dive into this episode.
Yeah, might as well.
So, as you guys been seeing, there's a lot of, like, men podcasters out here now. There's good ones, and there's bad. I feel like we've talked about this on our previous episode. I think it might have been the episode of last week episode that didn't come out due to audio issues.
No, that was a 2-part issue. I mean, it's a 2-part podcast. We talked about it because Joey ended up texting us.
Oh, yeah. So this was last month's episode.
We pre-record y'all, so we don't know.
So, there was this podcast that came out and was talking about how if a woman is more successful and... right, we gotta do some breathing exercises before we start this episode.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Let's breathe in and breathe out. Okay. You know, we can get a little mad in these situations. So basically, he was saying that if a woman is more successful, is making more money than him, if this woman has a higher education than him, this woman is not even like attractive. Like, he doesn't like it at all. Nope. And I was hearing this and I was like, it's really giving me insecurity. Small dick. Yeah, like, what is it really that is making you feel like that?
It doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you want the best for someone you're trying to spend the rest of your life with?
Because the last thing I want is, I don't even want a competitive man.
Like, just like clap.
Yeah, celebrate me. Yeah. Like, and for a while, and I don't know, Tati, if you're like this, because for a while, and this was before these podcast guys were saying this, for a while, and I think I've expressed this before, where obviously I had goals, I had ambition, I went to school, got my master's and stuff, and there were times that when guys would ask me what I do and what I'm doing, I kind of just like, oh yeah, I'm in school. And like, I wouldn't be like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to become. This is my goals and my vision. Because I felt like the few guys that I did tell that, they were more of like, oh, that's awesome. It was like, oh, okay. Like, not like more in a not more celebrating it or like encouraging you, but more of like, it felt to me like it was a turn off to them.
That you had so much going on. Because that means you're not dumb, which means they can't fuck around with you.
And like, maybe you won't put them as priority, which is true, because I have stuff to do. You gotta show me that I can put you as a priority. Because one thing for me is when I'm really focused on something, like if I'm really going after something, you're like my last priority. Yeah. If you're not showing me that you can be my main priority.
As it should be, though. Yeah. I shouldn't have to give you all my time when we just met and I have A, B, C, and D going on. Like, I met this guy and he asked me on a date, and literally the week that he asked me, like, I can't. Like, I can't. I'm like, we can do the week after. Mind you, my goal this year was to go on dates more, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's gonna come, but it's like, I have clinical, I have work, I have actual school work, I have the podcast, I have so much going on. I'm like, this week I can't do it, you know? Versus I feel like before, when you're looking for something so deep and it's just kind of like, and like you said, like sometimes you feel like being accomplished, like you're like, okay, embarrassed. Not like embarrassed, but it's like,
but why?
Should I let him know?
But I did feel embarrassed telling guys that I was accomplished because I don't want to, I cared so much about their feelings.
Yeah, because to be honest,
because I knew most of the guys I was meeting, it's not that they had nothing going for them.
They just didn't have it in that sense.
But they didn't have the ambition that I had. And I was just like, damn, like, I don't want him to feel like
bad. But I was still like, interested. What do you do? It's like when you answer the question, oh, what do you do for work? And you answer and they answer, you're just like, oh, okay. Yeah. And you can just feel the shift.
Like, damn, the insecurities, I can hear it. I can actually hear it out loud. But I was still interested in you. But like, I would still want you to have ambition and drive and goals. Yeah. But me having a higher level than you and making more money than you should not be a turnoff.
It should. But you know, the thing is, though, a lot of women do like make men feel that way. Like, oh, I make more than you buy because I want to be taken care of. Yeah. So I can see where their insecurity comes from and how that impacts. But it's like, not every girl, the same way y'all love to say, not every nigga is the same. Not every girl is the same. And to be honest, a lot of you guys go for that type of girl, because not to shame anyone, but we know what that type of girl typically looks a certain way or acts a certain way. But those are the types you're going for. You're not going for the types where they will understand that, and it's not necessarily only about the money. So then you get upset. But it's like, baby, I always say women are more likely to expand what they're looking for than men. So
yeah, because I feel like men have a fear that if a woman like this has so much going on for them, why choose
me?
Why choose me? But it's just like, damn, you really have some insecurities that you really have to work with. That makes
me really think you ain't shit, because you don't even think you are shit. For real. Right. So like, why am I fucking with you?
If you really don't think that you're good enough, if you're good enough for me,
then maybe you're not.
Then you need to step up your game. Like, if you see how well I'm doing, it should be one of those things to be like, wow, my girl's doing so good. Maybe I should also push myself to do good too, because together we could be that.
Amen.
That power couple. Imagine if Barack saw Michelle, you know, going to law school and doing all these things. Like, damn, she gonna make more money than me. Like, they're so good together.
They're amazing together. They push each other.
They push each other. And I'm just like, to me, it's just like, really, if a guy ever said that to me, I'd be like, all right, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I'm such a supportive girl where I'm just like, if you have something going on for you, I'm going to try my best to support you.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm going to find every way to support you. And to have a man that, imagine you're with someone, like, this is my first current relationship. So but you've been in a relationship before. So it's just like, I don't know how it's been for you in the past. And I know that you've explained this before, where have you ever felt in a situation where it's just like, you're explaining him all these things that you're doing, but you feel the lack of support? It was just like that negative, oh, okay.
That was me,
but lack of
the celebratory.
Like, oh my gosh, babe, that's amazing. That's great.
I remember when we had our Soka. I remember Soka. Me and Elly were
president, vice president
of this group at Regis called Soka. It really could have gone far if, I'm not going to say shit, but if,
we did our best.
We did our best with what we had.
Yeah.
But the last event we threw
was great.
That was great.
Yes.
It was great. And then
that's when I knew we could actually throw events.
Yeah, like it was good. People showed up. We had performances. Like it was good. Remember when the DJ thing went off, and then we started singing "Voulez Wash," and the whole crowd was singing because it was an event for Haiti. Yeah. The whole crowd was singing. And I remember at that time who I was with brought his best friend, and then his best friend was dating my best friend, and she was also the same. Like she was president of her BSU at her college, so he knew the type of events, blah blah blah. And it was our last event of the year, and then his best friend goes to him like, "Yo, you didn't bring her flowers? You didn't bring her anything?" And I remember in my head, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, my nigga, you seen how stressed I was.
Because that's what you would have felt.
I would have, I would have done something for him to be like, yo, congratulate. Like, I know you're working on this.
It's your last year.
It's your last year. It's your senior year. It's your big event. It's going well here, So it's like, I definitely have experienced that. But even without
the flower, just the words. Like,
which weren't you there.
Did so good. Yeah. This is amazing.
We actually got into a fight that night, and I remember thinking like, my nigga, you're really doing this?
It's my night.
You're like, yo, like, for real, like, you're really doing this?
This is not the night to do this.
So I've definitely seen that. And you know what? I feel like when you see things like that early on, that's definitely a red flag. But I also, like, I don't know. I mean, I know as a woman what it's like to be insecure and, like, other stuff. Like, how you look and stuff. I don't know as a man what it's like to feel less than compared to your partner who's a woman. I can only imagine how that could actually affect you, but that's not her fault.
Right.
Step up and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Don't take it out on her.
And I don't know how it feels to feel like I'm behind.
Yeah.
Because I've worked so hard on my
to not be behind.
To not be behind. I've worked so hard to get an education. I worked so hard to pursue other dreams and aspirations that I have. So I really don't know how it feels. But if I had a man that was doing so much more, and that was so much more successful than me, I'm like, yo, shit, I need to get my shit together.
Oh, what? Hey. Yeah.
And I just don't understand how men could feel like, damn, like, this is, to me, it's giving me very much like competition.
Because me and Elly have been told directly to our faces that because we are accomplished, our husbands are going to cheat on us with someone who's lesser than, but we shouldn't feel bad because it's just to make his ego feel better.
Right. So I remember when this individual had said that to us, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go, after like a certification on something. He's like, oh, damn, like some more? Like, that's going to make it even worse. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, no.
As if we live for men's approval.
Right. And for me personally, I would never go after a man. This is where I feel like if the guys on the podcast had referred to it like this, maybe it would be more acceptable. I would prefer someone who is at the same level of goal chasing and going after what they really want. Because I really worked for where I am now, and I'm currently working to be somewhere higher than this. So who do I look like going to be with someone who doesn't have any dreams or goals for themselves?
It's giving very much, I'm lazy, and if I'm with someone who's accomplished, they're going to expect more out of me, and I just don't want to do it. That's just what it is. If you just want to be in your apartment and eat canned beans and lay on your futon on the ground, that is fine. but don't punish someone for who wants more than that.
Yeah.
If I want a headset, like a headboard on my bed, I want a headboard on my bed. If you don't, you don't. Like, don't bring me down because of that.
And it's really hard for me to believe that if these guys met a woman that was like, hey, like, you know, I'm in law school. I want to become a doctor. I'm in medical school. They would be like, oh, okay, I don't want you.
Right?
It's really hard for me.
I don't see you guys saying that shit.
Compared to a girl, I'd be like, yeah, I just want to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, which they are. They're stay-at-home girlfriends. I understand stay-at-home wife, but I don't understand the stay-at-home girlfriend. They're stay-at-home girlfriends at this moment.
What are they doing? What do they stay at home?
Stay-at-home girlfriends, well, like, you know, their boyfriend just takes care of them. I seen this girl on Instagram post about it. I was like, oh, shoot.
You know, let me not judge, because if I was granted that opportunity, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? You know? Exactly. But me personally, I have to do something with my life. I am the type of girl, I need to be able to take care of myself. My mother and father did not raise me to be dependent on men.
Oh, yep.
They did not.
Yep.
They did not at all. I would be so...
Because there's a controlling factor, manipulation that comes with that.
Exactly. Like, I need to have something going on for me. And then when we both come together, that just adds on. It just becomes...
I remember I actually read this, I think yesterday. This girl, she was a stripper. And her boyfriend didn't like it. And it was like, you know what? It's okay, quit. I'll take care of all your bills, right? So then one time comes when she's like, oh, okay, I need the money for the bill. And he said some slick shit and still gave it to her. But then she goes, you know what? Because of that comment, that weekend, she started going back to being a stripper. Yeah. Not because it was like, he still gave her the money, but it's like, you're using this as a controlling factor. And nigga, I can get my own money. I shouldn't have to wait on you. And then you're the one who offered to do this. And now you're going to throw it back in my face? No. Yeah. That's one thing I always tell women. Like, stay at home wife, stay at home mother, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but always have some way of getting your own money, even if it's a per diem job, because the last thing you need is I'm not a feminist. I don't know. I believe in equal rights to a certain extent, but life is life. I don't know. I'm Haitian, but my views are skewed. Don't ever let a man be able to control you financially. That's the worst mistake you can make as a woman.
Yeah. You know, especially in our Haitian culture, I do feel like men do control women in a, like, more of the older women, because it's more of like, there's a lot of older women that don't understand how finance really goes. Yeah. And it's usually the man that handles most of the finance. So it's just like understanding having financial literacy and knowing how finance works.
Yep. Some people don't even know, like, how to withdraw money out of their own account. Like, because their husband's name's on the account, so he takes care. Don't you ever? Oh my God.
You don't even know what money, how money's being spent.
I told myself once I graduate and I actually step into my career fully, I'm going to get myself a financial advisor. That way we can talk and go, because I want to buy a house, all this stuff. But it's like, even then, I know a lot of women trust their husband enough to like, boom, hey, you handle, especially like say the husband's in finance. Who the fuck am I, a nurse, to talk to you about finances when this is what you do? You know what I mean?
Well, you can know too.
But that's what I'm saying. Just because you let them handle it, that doesn't mean you're not supposed to be aware. I still feel like whether my husband is an accountant, he's a financial advisor himself, whatever, I feel like quarterly, you and me both, let's meet with the financial advisor. Let's look at our accounts together. Things like this. He can handle that, but I'm looking to see. It's not like I'm oblivious, where I'm just signing papers not knowing.
Most of the time, this happens immediately when the relationship starts. Where you should already have those finance conversations. And obviously, don't make no man out here think you're stupid when it comes to finance. Yeah. Because they could obviously take advantage of that. So make sure that you're, you know, understanding how to handle your finance. And I think, I don't know how you feel about this, but like, if you were to be dating someone and you found out that the person that you were dating, you know, just got a promotion. So now they're making like more money than they were usually. So making more money than you. So now that they're making more money, decide to buy a house, right? And a beautiful house. How would that make you feel? Are you feel like, damn, like I need to get my life together, or damn, like I'm proud of my man for doing that?
I'm proud of my man. My nigga, get your house. Get house.
Get that new promotion.
And you know what's so funny? People always talk about get your house, and like, I know some girls will be like, oh, wow, he got the house without my name on it. Bitch, that's not my house.
That's not your house.
I didn't buy it. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Get you a house before
you're married. If it's possible. If it's possible, go right ahead.
Get something, even if that's not the house that you guys were
living together.
That's a business house right there. Like, start setting yourself up.
And to be honest, that's going to be my business house.
That's your business. That's under my name.
I mean, if you move, here's my thing. If I have a house and it's like, it's the house that I could see me raising my kids in for the first couple of years, then I find my husband after. bet I'll add your name onto it because now it's our house. That's no problem. But if we buy another house, this house is me. And then our house will be us. But guys, get a prenup. We already talked about this. Get a prenup. Sure. Get a prenup.
But you wouldn't feel like, damn, like,
no.
Like,
nigga, let's go. Let me help you pick it out. Like, let's go house shopping together for you. Not necessarily. But also keep in mind that, like, you may be moving in there too. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So go ahead. I'm not jealous of you.
I think that gives us as a couple one step ahead because, like, then, like, we don't have to already look for a place after we get married.
I don't see why relationships are now competitive.
No, this is what it's really giving me because as women, we already feel like a lot of women are already being so competitive with us.
Yeah, so now I gotta compete with my man too.
Now I gotta compete with my man. It's giving me very, I'm sorry, I don't like using that word, but it's not, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all shit
whatever inner work that you guys need to do within yourself it's like, do you guys compete with your guy friends?
It don't make sense because they don't want someone who's accomplished because they feel like they're
emasculated. They want someone,
but they also don't want someone who's a gold digger. Right. So what you want?
I feel like they like the gold digger a little.
I think they like the gold digger
because they know. More. I feel
they
like
got that control.
They have that control. A woman who could leave them tomorrow if they met. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Because men are so like most men. Their only use is money.
Nigga, you think me, a nurse practitioner, is gonna stay with you for money? Baby, we'll never be that.
The only thing that men can deliver sometimes is money. Because we already know some men can't really deliver physically. If you don't know what I mean. So the only thing sometimes they can give is money.
Money. And once you got that on your own, baby, I ain't staying around for nothing.
So then look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what else can... Like, this is the question that guys always ask.
What do you
bring to the table? So
Nigga,
I want you to look in the mirror and be like, damn, what do I actually bring to the table?
Besides money and dick. Besides those two things.
Because I feel like...
And one of them could be mediocre.
Because what I do feel is like the men that are like, oh, I don't want a girl who's accomplished, successful, who has a degree, a higher degree than me, is because they feel like all they have is money. And a lot of times they feel like they're not enough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's giving therapy.
Yeah. It's giving therapy. Issues and you really need to work on it.
Go work on your issues, guys. Because it's not safe to walk around this world walking around dumb as fuck. Oh my God.
And just saying shit like that. Like,
oh my God, you look so stupid. Oh my God. People are talking about you behind your back and in front of your face and in the comment section. Oh my God. I could never be that dumb.
And it's just like, when I hear half these guys say these things, I'm just like, if I was your mother looking at this.
Yo, I would be embarrassed to be your mother.
If I was your mother. And like, I was watching Love is Blind. I don't know if you guys saw the reunion for Love is Blind. But Shake Ashir?
You see his girlfriend now?
I don't care about his girlfriend now. I feel bad for her. And I felt bad for his mother. Because not me raising you.
And this is how you embarrass me.
This is how you embarrass me in front of national TV. And to treat a woman
Deepty
on national TV. This man has to be the most craziest guy I've ever seen.
It's just delivery. If you have your type, because let's be fair, Deepti said she's never dated anyone Indian either.
They were both on the same page.
But Deepti never came for you for your looks. And the thing is, it's one thing, like, you know what? And in the beginning, it was okay because he verbalized that, like, we don't have that physical attraction that I'm used to. But now, she reminds me of my aunt.
But like, it's you saying it on every episode. It's you saying it in front of everybody. It's you saying it to your castmates. It was just like,
and then at the wedding when she left you, I'm so happy because, you know, if I said yes, she would.
I didn't want to be the first one to say no, blah, blah. And Dipty's beautiful.
Shout out to Jarrett because they didn't show this. You say this is why editing's messy.
Because you remember he was talking to Jarrett saying that?
Yeah, and then Jarrett laughed. Jarrett went back to Deepti and told her, hey, he doesn't talk highly of you. Shane did that too.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to make it, don't make Jarrett look bad because people was already on Jarrett's ass because for Iyanna being number 2, professionally, whatever. Right. But yeah, like, so shout out to them for actually telling her, like, yo, he doesn't speak well of you. Like, this is not someone you want to be with. Wow.
To wrap this episode up, guys, it's just like, don't let a guy tell you that you're not enough because you are enough.
And then when people are like, oh, but your degree can't keep you warm at night. Yes, it can, because the degree gives me money, and the money gives me heat.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'd rather know that I'm making money and I'm being successful and having a guy that's stressing me out.
Guys, I'm sorry. I cheated a lot during this episode.
And giving me mental illness.
Yo, mental illness is contagious, I believe.
It's very contagious.
I believe that it can develop like that. And the number one cause of mental health in Black women is Black men. The studies have proven. The TikTok videos have proven.
The cases, the research study has proven.
Is that me?
So guys, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for
tuning in. Another episode of Girlfriend's Guide Podcast. I hope that you guys can stick to and watch our other episodes that we have posted before. And we'll be releasing our episodes every other Wednesday. And you guys will also have the audio every other Monday. So we'll catch you guys on another episode.
Bye.
Bye, guys.